Hey there, welcome to Social Media Manager. This is Module 1, the introduction. You know what? It literally takes only a computer with internet connection and a business card to think of starting up a career online. But more than that, you need knowledge, information, and experience. Now let us take a look at the newest job vacancy, that is of a social media manager. The social media is a rising platform for users to voice out opinions and share their thoughts and ideas with other people. With the advent of social networking sites such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Google+, the world has seemingly shrunk to much smaller size. Hence, there lies an impending need for most people to manage their social networking site accounts. For any organization or firm, the quickest way to reach the target audience is through social networking sites. They can easily attract potential clients from there. And it's also one of the most popular means of communication amongst the youth and a age group of 40 to 50. It also serves a good outlet for advertising. In August 2010, the largest and most commonly used social networking site, Facebook, reached the coveted number of more than 500 million users. That's right, 500 million users. This meant that Facebook was used and liked by close to half of the population that had been using the internet. Post-2010, almost a quarter of the page views across the internet were for Facebook, followed by the most popular search engine, you guessed it, Google. What does this mean to us? These statistics have much to say about the trends which are currently building up within the social media arena. Social media marketing has become a norm amongst this generation. It will surely rise continuously and become one of the most effective ways of translating the success or failure of any product. For this particular reason, it has become very important to monitor the activities which take place over the social media website of any product. This can also be cited as one of the prime reasons for the sudden boom in the need of social media managers by most companies. Capgemini, one of the most successful French software service providers, are hiring close to 1,000 social media managers. This includes a set of younger workforce which specializes in relating and analyzing trends in the social media sections. There's a flurry of advertisements which are displayed over most of the social networking websites, resulting in a good number of potential clients pouring in to purchase the products or simply to browse through offers which the company presents to the clientele. With the rising number of hours spent by any internet user to browse through the pages of these blogs, sites, or microblogging sites, advertisers have begun to recognize and acknowledge the importance of these websites to increase the product's local and worldwide demand. Reports have shown that during the coming decade, most individuals owning any business would be spending a quantifiable amount of time in gaining knowledge about the various means of expanding their product lines via social media marketing. With an understanding of the importance of internet advertising through social networking sites, a new role came into picture: the importance and functionality of a social media manager. A social media manager is in sync with the current trends in the market and products, as opposed to most of market leaders who have not grown and thrived in the age of Facebook and Twitter. Businesses need experts from amongst the social media users who are abreast with the current trends and can guide the management in making use of various fruitful tactics, owing to their regular and continuous interaction. These managers should have a good understanding of choices of other users, which they can help predict the success of any product which is launched in this space. Apart from understanding the business and clientele, any manager who is responsible for managing the social networking for business should also be extremely clear in terms of the product which needs to be marketed in any media campaign. This is the reason why the demand of social media managers is increasing in job classified ads as platforms of leverage for advertising businesses. In summary, those who cease to venture into the online platform will be downright left in the dust. Social media sites serve as one of the most efficient means of understanding the market dynamics and the products which could be a choice to the target audience for any advertiser. The advertising has become one of the most challenging and critical spaces for any product. It's not only a way to advertise a product, but also to win a considerable number of customers simply by utilizing innovative methods of tapping the market. Now you might be wondering, what kind of customers should you be targeting? Well, the answer is most of the companies which have a big customer base would always want to target this section of audience which is very active over the internet. These companies resort to using ways which are not so conventional and are able to attract the vast potential client base. The kind of businesses which would indulge in online advertising would be big firms, because they have a large number of target audiences to focus upon and generally outsource all their online marketing activities. The offline companies usually have a large customer base, so they also would be a good choice. They are the ones which would always require considerable amount of sales and marketing over the most common media of communication, the internet. There could be multiple ways in which leads can be generated for selling them off to the offline businesses. Most of these firms do not have a clear picture when it comes to targeting the audience over the internet, and this provides a leeway to a social media manager who can offer a pristine view of the most appropriate audience which could be tapped for potential usage by the advertisers. As an independent social media manager and consultant, your main target customers should be offline companies and some big companies that are too busy to do everything themselves. Such companies prefer to pay someone else with the required knowledge and free time to do everything on their behalf. More often than not, it's advisable to target offline businesses, because most of the other internet marketers would have various other ways of tapping the market. It is not good to target another internet marketer, since the methods used by such internet marketers are more towards a guerrilla methodology and they can do everything on their own. Offline companies usually lack the required knowledge for setting up a base. In that case, you would be their only solution and they would be solely dependent on you. Another factor which needs to be kept in mind is the lucrative amount of money associated with social media consulting. Companies, after being cognizant of the implications of using social media as a way to market their products, are ready to shell out close to $5,000 to $8,000 a month for managers who would be responsible for managing the social media space for their products. Hence, considering the usability of social media networking sites, there could be multiple ways in which the product could be marketed, which further boosts the role of a social media manager to be an excellent career option.